saw the fight, I knew he would be quiet. He should. Stay quiet. He's on his way out. Goodbye.
Hi, it's Loma. Don't forget about May 20. We have a fight with Devin Haney in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Welcome.
Truth be told, it's not much Loma can do to add to the promotion. Not saying that he shouldn't. You know, that's bad business, and he knows that. But, you know, there's really not much promoting that he does. His English hasn't really improved or got any better. Once again, that's also no excuse because Alexander Usyk does pretty well in front of a camera now. And his English, I view it as not being too much better than Lomachenko's, but he has an effort there and people still get a hint of his personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, Alexander Usyk can sell just off his personality. The point is he does a better job, you know? And the whole English thing, I don't want to hear it because Manny Pacquiao managed to get around the language barrier pretty quick, you know? So once again, that's lazy on Loma's end. But at the same time, it's stuff like this, the lack of Loma promoting, is the reason why he's in the situation that he's in. See, some people say, well, Loma is focused on the fight, blase splee, he's locked in, he's not worried about it. All great fighters have always promoted their fights, you know, and it shouldn't be asking him to do something that every other fighter has done since fighting has been fighting. Shouldn't be that much to ask. So that's not the case. But the problem is this is the reason why they try their hardest to promote Lomachenko and try to say how good he is and how he's better than all these other people. But it doesn't transfer as far as views and residuals and money and stuff like that, because you can't put this guy on pay-per-view by himself. You can't sell a pay-per-view by himself. You know, the only time he has been on pay-per-view with Teofimo, maybe Luke Campbell, maybe that was a pay-per-view. I don't think it was. And Devin Haney. So he needs somebody for you to put him there. And he just proved why by the way he's carrying on about not promoting this fight. Because this is it. Let's say that Lomachenko wins. And they're going to want to get all the cream and butter out of this. All the props, all the praise, all the stuff and anything. He's still going to be in a deficit as a person. Is not going to be an attraction like he's been the entire time. Simply because you guys didn't promote this fight or care to promote it or wanted him to promote it, ESPN or Vasily Lomachenko. So how much more known or popular is he going to be if after beating Devin Haney? He's going to be nowhere. He's still going to be on the same spot. He's still going to be somebody that you can't put on pay-per-view by himself. And his actions just prove why. Because at the same time, I don't care. I understand you're a fighter. There's two elements of fighting. Of being a fighter. Fighting and selling. This is why it never matches with Lomachenko. The other thing is this. They don't want Lomachenko to put his foot in his mouth because a lot of people live vicariously through Lomachenko. To them, Lomachenko represents them. To them, it's personal. It's like it happens to them. It means that they lost to you. And this is really what it's all about at the end of the day. It's all about not wanting to lose to you. The image of not wanting to lose to you. It's the image of it. That's how they look at everything at the end of the day. So, no, they don't want Lomachenko to get up there. They don't want to help promote this. They don't, especially if they think he's going to win. Because he's going to win, that's just going to help die down and bury the victory. Non-significant. But as much as they hyped him up. But see, this is why all their guys is getting wiped out. This is why when you can't remain pure in the sport of boxing, like I say, this is why all your false idols and stuff like that, they fall and they get exposed at the end. And the guys that you always end up hating on are the ones that's always there when the smoke clears. Just like people are figuring out right now. See, right now the smoke is clearing. And people are seeing who's still standing and who's still around. And the people that are still around are the main people that the boxing world likes to detract from, take away from, say that they're not doing nothing. They hate to see certain people moving into positions, certain people getting popular, certain people getting attention, certain people becoming undisputed, certain people being talked about, certain people being promoted. You know, this is what it's all about at the end of the day. Ain't about nothing else. I wish it was, but it's not. But then again, that's just one element of boxing. Then there's the true technical side of boxing, the true way that we should be viewing it. And that is, it's a good matchup for boxing, man. But the thing is about Lomachenko not promoting is, this is a fight he wanted, and this is a fight that Devin Haney didn't need. He only came this way because y'all sent him this way. You guys talk shit till somebody showed up at your doorstep and it's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to fight. That's exactly what happened. You talk shit and didn't think somebody was going to cross the street on you. You know, that's exactly what happened. See, you were satisfied calling him a coward from across the street till he came over there and said, okay, tell your mans to come outside. Now it's you too big. You too this, you too that. But as long as you stayed across the street, you was scary. But not you come over here and you actually want to smoke with my mans. You too big, you too that. So even if you do beat him, he old, he slowed down, this and that. And this is what I'm going to end it with. Because what it boils down to is Devin Haney's going to end up destroying all the fake hype that was behind him. Not saying he's not a good fighter. He is. He's just nowhere near where they wanted to put him. And he's going to destroy all that fake hype. Because truth be told, if Floyd Mayweather fought Devin Haney at his age, he would beat Devin Haney and make it look easy. And we all know that. And that's somebody they said Lomachenko is better than or would have beat. We all know it was bullshit. But see, they love to ride with the lie. They get high off the lie. But getting high off the lie is the reason why they be weak in these situations right now. Because the lie makes you weak. The truth makes you strong. Keep saying that shit. That's why kicking the truth is some of the best shit you can do for a person. Because it hurt. Because you're supposed to grow from it. You can't grow from no lie. A lie is comforting. It's soft. Makes you weak. Don't make you strong. That's why standing in front of the truth is some of the realest shit you can do. Because you'll always be victorious. Period. That's why when I make my videos and I make my points, I know it's solid. I know it's straight to the point. I know it carries weight. Because it's the truth. I ain't got to worry about shit. I ain't trying to push no propaganda, no shit like that, or cater, or kiss no ass, or pander, or nothing like that. It's straight truth. That's why I can never go wrong, and that's why I never miss. That's it. It's a simple formula. It's very simple. But him not promoting just shows why Lomachenko is not the selling and the superstar that they wanted to make him to be. And then at the same time, this is another opportunity that he's being given that in return of not promoting, he's showing that he's not appreciative of. And that's kind of divish. And that's kind of spoiled bratish in the sport of boxing. But I understand he's supposed to be locked in and focused. And let him be locked in and focused at the end of the day. You know, because you can't take back and they can't take back all the stuff that they said behind them. And they're afraid Devin Haney going to strip them of every last compliment and accolade and blasphemous title that they stole upon his name. And they don't want that to happen. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Van, I'm out.